Crypto trade of the day, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. It is Wednesday morning today, and we just pulled the trigger today on this one, Solana. That's what's on the menu. New position for us. You can see the order right here. It's fresh. It's just getting into positive territory, but it's still very, very fresh. I want to show you how this looks like on my technical chart. So here you'll see I'm gonna explain the reasons why we decided to open a short position on the Solana. Short-term perspective, right? We're talking short-term perspective. It's a bit of a riskier type of play because at the end of the day, the longer-term trend seems to be on the up and up, at least ever since early September, right? Ever since early September, pricing was kind of pushing forward at the end of the day. But I feel like it's been hitting a massive resistance area, and that there's actually two key levels, and we're talking about two different systems that are kind of overlaying each other. I'm talking about the purple system with the big resistance key level 156.76. Then we have slightly below a bigger system, that's the blue one, with the resistance level of 155.91. So these two are very close to one another, but they basically work as a unit of resistance. Think about it this way. And we can see the reaction of price action. I mean, it's quite evident. Price action was coming hard, and that these two levels completely broke that positive momentum, right? You can see the first attempt a couple of days ago. Yesterday, quite interesting, it was marching forward as if it was cracking that area open, but eventually turning around and ending up negatively. So that's a strong vote of confidence on this area being a tough resistance. Two key levels here that playing a very important role. I feel like price action has the downside potential to go back to where it came from pretty much, which is the levels of, I mean, a lot of support, tons of support is coming in at 138.90, 138.25, 137.60 or 70. Right, these tight three key levels, I feel like going to be our target, probably final destination just as well. Looking at this from the bigger perspective, the weekly chart, you can see the pullback this week with a bit of a spike right on slicing those two key levels we were talking about. So I can easily see a downside move back to, again, like I said, the 138 area, potentially even lower than that. If you think about it, ever since late July, pricing has been trading sideways, right? Back and forth, in a relatively tight range, I would say. All right. So we decided to take up on a quick, cheeky, short position on the Solana, and here is the flip side to this story, right? The flip side is price action not coming off as we expected we expect that type of downside move in the next 24 to 48 hours has to materialize. If not, if it keeps pushing forward to the point where it starts to break through, right, starts to base itself above that area, even with a daily closing bar, right, that's going to be kind of a strong indication that it's actually breaking out eventually. Then of course we're going to be running for the exit as quickly as possible and potentially even flipping over, because we do have a game plan for an upside breakout. It just doesn't seem to be the case right now, potentially maybe later down the road. But we want to keep our eyes on the ball, and that's pretty much what's coming, what's lurking around the corner, so to speak. Last but not least, I want to mention stop loss level 163 flat, and like I said, target. We got two targets actually. The secondary target 147.74 to take some profit off the table potentially, and eventually, like I said, 138, the 138 area. All right, guys, that's about that for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna be back tomorrow as usual. So till then, be well.